Okay, so what's up troops, Mala13 here, and welcome back to what I'm going to call Random News Monday, the series where I just pick some random news of like the previous week or so, and just, I don't know if I'll you guys in just some random funny news. So yeah, the first bit of news is, it's really quite remarkable, really. I'll read you the title here. Sorry for my sort of this name is Egyptian, so sorry if I mess up. If any Egyptians are watching, I don't know if there is or why you would be watching a Scotsman, but I don't know. Anyway, Hamdi Hafez Al Nubi's funeral had to be cancelled when he surprised relatives by waking up hours after he had been pronounced dead. Now, after reading that, the first thing I thought was, wow, how can, like, the first thought that comes into your head is, how can someone be pronounced dead that isn't actually dead? Now, what apparently happened here is that he's only 28, so he suffered a heart attack, which is, heart attack for a 28-year-old, that's quite weird in itself, but he suffered a heart attack, and doctors and nurses concluded at a local hospital that he had died, and that his family took him back to his home village of Naga al-Siman in the province of Luxor, and intended to bury him on a Friday evening. Now, they did all the usual stuff as you would for a funeral. The body was sort of cleaned up. They do that sort of thing. And when the local doctor arrived to hand him the death certificate, the doctor found something strange, that the small matter of the body was still actually warm, and that they concluded more examinations, and they concluded that it was still alive. And then you think, how much joy would that bring to you, like, after seeing that I don't know, like, someone close to you had died, but then realising that, wait a minute, they're not dead. Like, I don't know, it says that actually Al Nubi, the man who apparently died, air quotations, mother actually fainted after being told that he was alive, and that is quite remarkable. And I struggle to comprehend how joyful you would feel at that news, that he's still alive. But you hear that this is in the news every now and then, that someone is pronounced dead and they're not actually dead, and I wonder how it actually happens. Like, I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I'm really not clever enough or have the motivation to be a doctor or a nurse. Although I would love to be one. It's never going to happen. But it's just, how does someone get pronounced dead when they're not actually dead? I struggle to comprehend that. But yeah, I don't know. That's really all it tells you just now. I don't know how he's doing after he's had a heart attack, even though he is alive. You know what I mean? Having a heart attack is still a huge problem. You know, it's not to be underestimated that even though he is still alive, he probably might be still having problems. But all I can say is wow for that. And that is a truly remarkable news story, and it is quite a random one at that. It's not something you hear in the news every day. So yeah, I actually have a second random news story here, and it's very different from the first bit of news I brought you. The first cat cafe has opened in Vienna, Austria. Now, if you're not familiar, I have actually known about these cafes full of cats in Japan. It's basically just a normal cafe, just any old cafe you could think of, only the place is full of cats. Now, just regular old house cat sort of thing. I mean, Austria's first cat cafe where customers can have drinks while playing with cats is opened in Vienna. Now, that kind of got me thinking. Now, I like cats, as to be said. My mum, well, I have a cat in this house. It's not my cat, it's technically my mum's cat, but anyway, it's the house cat, and I like it, although it can be a bit annoying. But would I have my lunch with a cat, or a plethora of cats? That is a big word for me at this time of the day. A plethora of cats. I don't. How's the hygiene? Where's the health and safety certificate here for a cafe full of cats? I mean, because cats carry disease, and if you're having your lunch with them, you're petting them, you're eating your sausage rolls and your whatnots with them, then I don't know. would it be something that I would be interested in? Probably not. Like, can you just imagine, for all those in Britain, can you imagine going to Greggs or something, or Wetherspoons, and having just cats running about the place? Like, that is not really for me. But the good thing about it is that it does actually work as sort of a cat shelter. So like cats that have been abandoned, that have been neglected, sort of thing, they live in this cafe after they've obviously been cleaned up and tested for disease, because I think the place would be shut down quicker than you can say Garfield. I don't know, that was a bit stupid and random, but anyway, question of the day is, would you go to one of these cat cafes and have your lunch? Because I probably wouldn't, I have to be said. I probably wouldn't be interested in any cat cafes, but it's an interesting concept. These are proved very popular in Japan, but you know, Japan's got a very different culture from the rest of the world, has to be said. Certainly Britain. So I don't think they would take off here. But I know people would be interested in them. I don't know if my own mother would be interested in them. I mean, she does love cats, but would she love her lunch with cats? I don't know. It kind of gets you thinking. Mum, if you watch this, would you have your lunch with the cats in the cat cafe sort of thing? But anyway, guys, that is your Random News Monday fix. I'll leave the links to both articles in the description of the man who was pronounced dead, air quotations, and then proved, or not proved, but I don't know, it was found to be very much alive and well, and the cat cafe in Austria. So anyway, guys, please leave a rating on the video if you've made it this far. Please leave a comment if you would go to the cat cafe. And anyway, guys, I'm Mally13. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.